Have the full extension to drive it, and there's the flying triangle!
Pimblett with the flying triangle. He's got Savides locked up. Pimblett switching for the arm here. It's a big squeeze from Paddy the Baddy.
He's got the angle, he's got the extension!
And there's a submission! Paddy the Baddy is back! Unbelievable! Wow, look at that flexibility, just bringing that leg up and around.
Yeah, immediately looking to almost jump guard.
Floyd put himself in a bad spot. I don't know if he put himself there, if that's where Pimblett put him, but he gave him the ability to get out because he didn't put Pimblett against the cage. He put himself against the cage, and that's how Paddy got out of there.
Pimblett hunted that Kimura, turned it into a very traditional hip bump sweep, and in the transition has earned himself back control with a long time to work here in this third round. Pimblett again with the back control, last 10 seconds here, while Callan has finally escaped and slipped out. There's a good angle to attack a submission here from Pimblett, but time runs out.
Paddy the Paddy Pimblett.
Pimblett, you can see he's not worrying about the flying triangle attempt. He's got the entry. And the elbows in a flying triangle from Paddy Pimblett. If he can lock this standing, Conrad Hayes is in a lot of trouble here.
He was looking for that powerbomb, didn't get it. Pimblett's got this locked up tight, Josh.
Yeah, Conrad Hayes is trying to regain his posture. He's got to get his hips down and his head up. That's so much easier said than done. As he sits down, looks like he might be finding some space. And that's the tap!
Big submission win for Paddy Pimblett. It was a battle of two prospects. And it's the local fighter, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett, picking up yet another submission win. He's so good at making that reach count on the feet and also using those long limbs. And a huge left hook! This could be over!
Well, Pimblett is scrambling for position here, but what a left hook from Stephen Martin. Pimblett trying to get some guard back. Looking to scramble to the back here, and how quick has he regained his senses? But Martin is jumping on an arm-in guillotine here. It's very hard, he's got to get up high, he's got to connect his right lat muscle to the side of the neck, and you can see Pimblett just scooping his head out.
Final 10 seconds of the round. Pimblett looking for an aggressive finish, a big left hand and a knee and an elbow from Pimblett.
Oh, a huge elbow!
Wow, he has cut him bad with that elbow strike at the end of the round.
Paddy Pimblett is fired up, he is shouting at the crowd. Oh, and they've called the fight!
It's over! Paddy Pimblett wins. It's a stoppage between rounds, the cut being too severe to continue by the doctors.
Shoulders up and just start throwing body shots and hooks get out of the way. And the long guy crazy ideas like that, crazy kicks.
Great counter takedown from Ash Grimshaw, spotted the kick coming. And Pimblett, look at the dexterity in the legs, wrapping that top hook all the way over the top as he searches for this arm. He's got the
He's hard how to do this.
Yeah, it's just such a crazy, unorthodox guard. Grimshaw staying very calm. He looks to connect his hands together and try and drag that arm back inside. Nearly going to Sean Williams' guard is Ash Grimshaw. Sits up, looks for the guillotine. I think we're going to see this round out.
Good elbow. And that's the one thing that I've loved, and not to cut you off, but that they didn't waste anything with their strikes. They didn't give up anything.
I'm happy to offer to reach and close the distance from Paddy Pimblett with a few hooks behind it. That right hook landed for sure. Pimblett's behind the hip though.
Pimblett's actually done a better job with that body lock. Well, I was just going to say, better job with that body lock and folded Grimshaw trying to do that underhook. He folded it.
Soon going to sequence this down perfectly as he looks for some big elbows to flurry on the finish. We're going to go to the judges' scorecards here after three.
Making a statement. Making a statement at the end.
And I think Paddy Pimblett knows that he's probably taking the win here. He mounts the cage.
Paddy the Paddy Pimblett!
You can see right now, Pimblett just looking very comfortable.
Pimblett sitting in the half guard of the relay now. A slow and steady, conscientious pace here for Paddy Pimblett.
He's trying to eat up time, Brad. He knows he's doing enough to keep busy. He's scoring points, and he's keeping VLA as well. Eventually, VLA is going to have to do something, and maybe that's when Pimlett's going to strike.
Nice knee to the midsection there from Paddy Pimblett. A real underused technique, in my opinion, in mixed martial arts. A lot of power, not as much risk. Pimblett now looking to pass into full mount again. He does. He's had this position a few times during this fight. So again, perhaps taking the back of VLA, turning round. He's got the choke in. It's just on the jawline. It goes under the chin. This could be it. Paddy Pimblett with a big squeeze. And there's the submission. Paddy Pimblett submits Teddy VLA. And Cage Warriors 77. Unbelievable.
Listen, I'll take a shot off anyone. No one's knocking me out. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'm a Scouser. We don't get knocked out. We crack on through anything.
Okay, gents, you will protect yourselves at all times. You will obey my instructions at all times. You keep fighting until I tell you to stop. Now touch gloves if you want, step back.
We are about to get underway. 5-minute rounds if they need them for the Cage Warriors Featherweight World title. And look at the contrast in Pimblett. The happy-go-lucky, smiling, dancing Pimblett that walks out. And then the eyes go, and it's all business. Just a little bit short on the takedown there was Pimblett.
And you can see the look of disgust on Pimblett's face.
Flying knee, the big right hand! Paddy Pimblett! He's done it! Paddy Pimblett is the new Cage Warriors Featherweight Champion of the world! Unbelievable!
The new Cage Warriors Featherweight Champion, Paddy the Paddy!
Punch didn't quite have the full extension to drive it, and there's the flying triangle!
Pimblett with the flying triangle. He's got Savidis locked up. Pimblett switching for the arm here. It's a big squeeze from Paddy the Paddy.
He's got the angle, he's got the extension!
And there's the submission. Paddy the Paddy is back. Unbelievable.
We saw Paddy Pimblett hit that flying triangle, that climbing triangle armbar against Conrad Hayes at Cage Warriors 68, and he's gone and done it again at Cage Warriors 90.
Dalton has absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Exactly.
Going into this one, he slips on the kick there, and Paddy making no waste of time there to get on him and take the back.
Now he's doing a pretty good job of not being submitted so far, but okay, so Paddy transitions. When you go belly down on someone, if you have a body triangle, you can't put your hips in. So you see how Paddy's looking to transition back to a two-hook position? From there, he can start to push him with the hips. When you push him with the hips, you can really unload those strikes. So you see how he transitioned right there? He's no longer in the body triangle. He's released the control of that arm to allow him to push his hips in so he can look to unload with the strikes.
This is a bad spot for Decky Dalton. Pimblett letting go with big punches here. Dalton turns to his back. Pimblett firing off shots. Paddy's looking for the finish.
See that hips pushed into the ground. You see how he's sprawled out. He's almost hyperextended backwards. And there we go.
Over! The referee has seen enough. Paddy the Paddy is back.
Paddy Pimblett.
Oh, nice shots there from Pimblett. Chasing Martinez round, a flying knee from Pimblett. We've seen him use that before. Big takedown from the Paddy.
Immediately transitions to the mount from here. From here, very, very high mount position. Martinez turns up and Paddy gets the back straight away, dropping very nasty shots in here.
And I think lessons were learned in that Soren back fight, chasing that rear naked choke throughout the whole round. He's softening
big squeeze and it's over! From Liverpool's own Paddy Pimblett.